What's your favorite thing about cooking?
Oh man, everything. I just love everything about cooking. I love. Only thing I really don't like to do is prep. Cut all the onions, all the prepping before. I wish I had somebody to do that, but I just love being at the stove. I just love. I just love everything about cooking. Like I love to watch the process. A lot of people put stuff on and go sit down or go move around the house. I stay right at my stove the whole time. I'm a stirrer. I'm a stirrer. My mama was the opposite. That's how I learned how to cook because she would put food on and she'd walk away and go outside or go do something and the food was on the stove. So I would just start stirring, and that's exactly how I learned, honestly. And she would walk away from her pot all the time. And I'd be like, I'm fixing to jump in here. And I did. Basically, the last 5 years is when it all started. In 2017, like July of 2017. My mother had passed away in May of 2017. So I was kind of going through a grieving process, gotten off of Facebook and everything for a few months. Got back on like in July, started uploading. I seen where Facebook says create your business page. I was like, ooh, what is this? So I decided I was gonna make a cooking page, and I called it My Cooking. And people were just responding, and then I caught the attention of a classmate who has his own little production studio or whatever, and he messaged me and said, we need to do a cooking show. How about let's do a cooking show? Well, he called me, and that's when I found out he really wanted to have me do a cooking show on the local channel in Lake Charles. So that's how Pat in the Pot became. And then I always loved Holder. So I'm like, I want to go cook for Holder on the show. They always have cooking segments. So I started writing the Today Show, emailing, and I wasn't getting any response. So finally I looked up the number and I called the girl and said, Today Show. And I said, I would like to know how is the best way I can get in touch with Holder, and she says, Twitter. So I'm thinking, oh, I looked her up on Twitter and I seen all the followers she had. I said, she'll never see my message or whatever. So that fell on deaf ears too. So after a year and a half of me trying to get Holder's attention, and it just kept falling on deaf ears, I said, well, if I can't get to her, through her, I'm gonna go to her. I came up there with my chef hat, chef suit. I had a sign that says, make my dream come true. I want to cook for you. And I put Louisiana in the house, Lake Charles. And I brought her a big gift basket and all kinds of goodies. And she saw me in the window. She came, she said, I'm coming now, I'm coming. When she came out, she came straight to me and we chit-chat a little bit. And next thing you know, she's like, we need to do a cooking segment.
We're on the Today Show, Pat. We did it. Yay! Isn't life so fun?
My dream come true.
Come on, babe. Let's make some jambalaya. Let's do it, Pat in the Pot.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Okay. Today I'm making a Louisiana style jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Okay.
2020, I joined TikTok, and wasn't really TikTok at the time. I only had up to 60 seconds of video. June of 2021, a year and a half later, I only had 15,000 followers. I got on to do something on TikTok, and I went to hit the minutes, seconds, and I seen 3 minutes on there. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? I can record. I said I can work with that now. It's gonna be a little bit challenging, but I can still work with 3-minute videos. So I started making 3-minute videos out of my new kitchen, posting it, and people would just started following me. So that was in June of 2021, July. The very next month, I celebrated 200,000 followers. Just like that. We're gonna set it in here. What I really would like to do is travel, like from house to house, celebrities, like go cook one night here, one night there. I don't want to be a personal chef for just one person. I want to just travel, like stay in the New York area, so like go cook for Holder one night, go cook for Al Roker one night, go cook for the Housewives one night, New Jersey, just like go house to house. I'm gonna always strive every day to get where I want to go. I said, if I never make it, it's not because I didn't try. I will die trying. I believe so much in myself that I know somebody out there believes in me too. Somebody out there. It just takes one person.